Hello, hello, hello. It's more Pokemon time. Sorry for not streaming yesterday. Had a thing come up. All is good. All is well. I'm fine. To give a quick recap, this is a Nuzlocke. You know what a Nuzlocke is. I'm doing it competing against 2 other people. You probably know that as well. Rules are over on the right, blah, blah, blah. If you missed the PvP battle on Friday, I actually managed to win one for once. So, points got a small bump, which is very nice, and I like it. And, I went ahead and did some aggressive farming of citrus berries, because I want to have those forever, for all time, always, as they seem very, very handy. And I might need to end up leaning on those quite a lot if my worst fears come true about this next gym. I have a plan for it, but it's not a plan I feel super good about. Because this week the level cap goes to 33, and we have to fight Winona, a flying type gym leader. So, take on a bunch of birds. That's great, but basically the only Pokemon that I have that's good at taking on birds is the CEO of Live, Laugh, Love, who is not exactly the tankiest gal around, and the gym leader's ace uses, Earthquake. So, that's a bad combo. Now, if all else fails, I do have a plan, but it's not one I feel super confident about. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes, starting out here. But first, there is a little bit to do, thanks to my fellow competitors. I know that there are a couple of things I should get, notably the Amulet Coin and the Good Rod. So those are definitely first up on my, my list. Should also probably dole out the usual held items. Quick Claw here. I kind of don't want to, well, I guess I could King's Rock some people. Might as well. Don't really want to spend, like, I'll give you at least an Oran Berry, because if I lose CEO of Live, Laugh, Love, this next gym is going to be a real rough time. kind of the same sign with CEO of Dumb. Well, not everyone else is, like, expendable, but, you know. So, first order of business is I need to get over to home in Little Root and get the amulet coin, probably before I do anything else, otherwise I'm going to forget it. I know me, I'm going to forget it. 100% that will happen, so that's where I'm headed first. I also got a notice from Twitch for a little bit that the stream was unstable. I didn't see any problems on my end, and it's claiming they've gone away for now. If anything looks or sounds a little off, please let me know. As far as I can tell, things are good, and I'm just gonna proceed under that assumption. Phoebus or a riot? Dude, I'm right there with you. We need a Phoebus. We need a Phoebus, and I'm just the man to get it done. Clearly. And Or wait, is the... I'm forgetting exactly where the... Okay, yes, this was the way I wanted to go. Wow, I remembered a direction. It's a goddamned miracle. Now, have I got a Pokemon here? Is the question. Because if so, I might want to be 103? I'm pretty sure I have something 103. Oh yeah, the now deceased Good Boy CEO. Added to my slowly growing number of Poke corpses over on the right. So this is just gonna be a whatever Pokemon, unless it's shiny. But it... Wow, that is a much higher level, and I need to be very careful about level cap, so no thanks. Jesus, like level 34? Are tentacles still like the meta for grinding? Like they were in Gen 2? Also, oh my god, this is so much better just being able to pop over here instead of like doing the ridiculous runaround thing I had to do before. Like when I heard, oh, you have to go back to Little Root Town, I was like, oh god, no. Please, no. But this is fine. Oh, did Dad give you that badge? And here's something from your mom. Thank you, Mother. I shall use it to make... Don't push yourself too hard, dear. You can always come home. Go for it, honey. Now it's time to make all the money. I don't know necessarily if CEO of Temps is the best one to... Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay, Amulet Coin is handled. Next up, I need to get the Good Rod on Route 118. I wrote that down, but I do not know where that is. Ah, okay, simple enough. I thought I'd already been over there, though. Guess I'll just have to poke around, see what turns up. I'm really hoping for some good encounters this week, because my team is, not good. Like, it's doing okay, but I feel like there are a few members that are really gonna start dropping off with alarming speed. Notably, CEO of Dumb, because, you know, I'm not the only electric user anymore. Probably CEO of Temps. I'm worried about Stonk's CEO as well. Just because, well, how is he doing for stats? And, like, he has a niche, but... Yeah, outside of speed, none of those stats are really phenomenal. I would hate to lose the free money that's helping to offset the pain of grind the casino forever, for all time, always. Let's put you up front in case I need to kill something here. Hopefully not. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about the trick house. That's the thing I'm continuing to not do. Because I guess there's a bunch of water routes you can go to now, and the Safari Zone, which... I've forgotten where that is. I think that's the same town as the gym, if I remember correctly. I feel all thrown off, because I didn't stream yesterday. My whole week's thrown out of whack. Off my usual schedule. Oh, right. That one old man, wanted me to, like, do something with New Mauville Town? I forgot where that is. Is that, like, down here somewhere, I think? That was something I got off stream, kind of by accident, but it's pretty... Oh, god damn it. Fine, I'll surf over the one square. Thank you, Team Aqua, very cool. Keep going right. Okay. Thanks, Avalon. Appreciate you. Ah, yes, this very suspicious-looking cave. Cool theme. I think Live, Laugh, Love is probably the best lead here because Thunder Wave. Yeah, I can't think of anybody better. I don't have any other status effect users, so... Do I have to... Maybe I... Oh, okay, I was like, do I get encounters in here? Oh, dear sweet crispy Christ. Do you know self-destruct already? Okay, no, you learned that at level 27. I'm safe for now. Safe-ish. Yeah, it's bad enough normally, but you know when he's crispy. I didn't even pay attention to what he used. Drip CEO should be fine, and I think I just hawk Pokeballs at it at this point. Oh, okay, I was worried he was starting to roll out chain. Oh, one Mud Slap shouldn't... It shouldn't kill, but at the same time, there's kind of a big level discrepancy, so... Let's just be a little bit cautious here. And potentially waste some balls, so... Or not, got it in one. Voltorb is extremely sensitive. It explodes at the slightest of shocks. It is rumored that it was first created when a Pokeball was exposed to a powerful pulse of energy. The Ball Pokemon. So my naming theme is CEOs, so I am open to suggestions on what Voltorb is the CEO of. I don't know if we'll be using this Voltorb. I'll have to look at, like, natures and stuff. Live, Laugh, Love has been treating us decently well. CEO of... Elon. I kind of like Elon. CEO of... Oh wait, that's right. It was pointed out that I can use the lowercase. I think Tesla's a little too on the nose. There we go, CEO of Elon. Kind of same reason with CEO of Boom. Like, obviously that's what I would be using him for on our Friday fights, but, you know. I could at least pretend that they're a real Pokemon for a second. It would be nice with all the water types running around in PvP to run a second electric, perhaps. Perhaps. What do you look like, CEO of Elon? Soundproof, brave nature. That is... plus attack minus speed? That's... I don't hate that. I don't hate that. What sort of things can Voltorb just learn? Spark is decent. Not really going to get anything else notable before the gym, but... Oh, it will evolve, which is cool. Well, here I was just talking about how my team isn't very good. Do I put my money where my mouth was? I feel like Temps is going to be pretty useless because bug typing... And I feel like I'm not going to get any opportunities to Toxic Stall, so... Thank you for the cursed Pikachu. Welcome, Anti-Hero. I think we are about to, bench, at least for now, Avalan's favorite Pokemon in the world, Dustox, in favor of the CEO of Elon, who's got that nice attack-increasing nature for better self-destructs. Because that's not going to be completely hated by absolutely everyone. In no way! Completely fair. Who do I give the amulet coin to? Probably CEO of Dumb. He's decently tanky. Alright, that means I need to grab a thing to update the overlay, so give me just a moment. Voltorb, where are you? Voltorb. I do love me some self-destructors when we go head-to-head. It's very true, so... This is not the worst. Oh god, there's so many Pokemon images on my overlay just because I've killed so many. Feels bad. Feels bad. Reject running multiple water types. Embrace running multiple electric types. It's under self-destruct +1. Pretty much. Now, hopefully I don't have cause to regret that decision. Right. And where is the town? Oh! The town we're going to is kind of way up there. Oh, there's Lily Cove they were talking about. Okay, okay. Well, next order of business is definitely the Good Rod. Because now I can... Oh, wait. Will I want to, like, repel until I can fish here? I do like to do this semi-blind, but I do want to be competitive, so... Let me... Oh man, could get the big Kecleon pickup this route. Or that weird electric dog thing that Avalan caught. Or Wingull, which I wouldn't hate either. Yeah, I think I need to make sure I can make it to the grass here. I do have repels, right? Yes, I do. Question is, am I going to be high enough level to repel things here, but... Guess we'll find out in a second. Oh. That was less than I expected. A Good Rod is really good. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. We're of identical minds. Take this good rod. Sir, you're talking to a child. Wherever there's water, try your luck at fishing. Cool. But first up, just let me try and catch some Pokemon in the grass. Old school style. Now, the eagle-eyed will notice that the trees up here have already been harvested. I went off-screen and repelled to get here, so I haven't encountered anything until just now. Wingull! Okay. I like Wingull. It seems cool. Let's give it a Thunder Wave, but anything more than that will absolutely kill it. So... what could I weaken? I guess I could weaken it with CEO of Elon. He's got some kind of crap move somewhere, I'm sure. Oh yeah, he has Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom would actually be good. Yeah, okay. That's more than I expected, but that's fine. Sonic Boom! Okay, really sad to be swapping it out that fast, but I don't want our fresh explodey boy to die. He does not yet have my permission to explode. Come on, come on. Nice. So that is a Wingull on Route 118. Just had to update my tracker real quick. Wingull rides updrafts, rising from the sea by extending its long and narrow wings to glide. This Pokemon's long beak is useful for catching prey. So, we have another CEO to add to the squad. I've got CEO of UAV. Other... could just do drone CEO, I guess. Yeah, that works. I'm open to any suggestions. But, y'all know I love my birds aren't real memes, and apparently not spelling things correctly. I'll give it a second, though, in case anybody has any other ideas. Going once. Going twice. Trying to allow for mobile delay and all that. Okay, drone CEO it is. So, from here, I need to head up, but I can also head around? Well, seems like the straightforward route is the best path to take. Ah, I could have lived the 3 electric types dream. Alas. Alas. So we need to have Amulet Coin Boy in the lead. Hyper Potion's a Hyper Potion. Can't be mad about that. Stonk CEO, you are, like, not picking things up very much. Okay. Route 119. What can I catch on you? Kind of a lot of stuff I don't want in the grass. Oh, this is one of the areas with a Phoebus. Okay. Interesting. It looks like it's even if you're... Oh, Good Rod, I guess, gives you a shot at Carvana as well. Oh, I haven't caught a tentacool, have I? Ooh. That is a problem. But I'm not sure where else I can, like, fish at that isn't going to screw me over later. Because I caught a thing here. I guess, did I catch something on Route 104? That looks like it has water. Is Route 104 on this tracker? What the hell? Oh no, I duped out there. Damn it. Huh. Maybe I'd duck over to Route 123 first. Just to see what's over there, I guess. I did not watch the journey to get to the gym very closely this week. Bird Pokemon that fly elegantly in the sky. They're the best. Alright, Perry, one Wingull. One Wingull. Pitiful. I don't even need an electric type to take you down. As illustrated. Ugh, I crashed. Thank you for the dollars. Oh, it's this thing. Such a weird-looking Pokemon. I want to just flee from it, but I really don't want to take a ×4 move. Therefore... Okay, guess I needn't have worried. Or maybe I did need to a little bit. Okay. Wow. Swap. Ooh, is that a new route theme? I like it. Okay, Route 123. What can be caught here? Gloom, Kecleon. Oh, Shuppet appears here. I'm otherwise not super thrilled about the grass encounter tables, and I really need a Tentacool encounter, so... I might just make it to where I can surf instead. Oh, that's a lot of trees. What the hell is a Greppa berry? Oh wait, are these like more Pokeblock things? Pomeg. Sure, that sounds like a berry that's real. Just talk to no one. Just go straight into their garden and just loot all the berries there. My own grandpa actually did that once when I was very young. The place we were living, we had a big old garden in the backyard full of just like a bunch of rows of raspberries that grew like really huge and delicious, like just straight almost falling apart right off the plant. Like truly just like the purple raspberries, you know? Not those weak, like pale red stuff you get in the store. And I remember being just a young Vim, and Grandpa coming to visit, and I ran out to the car and was like, Grandpa, hello! And he walked right past me. I don't even remember him saying anything, but he went to the back with like an ice cream pail and picked like a whole bunch of raspberries, and then he came around to the front and then like said hi to us and like started actually visiting. Though looking back, like, I can't blame him, because I almost, like, I love raspberries, and I almost can't eat store-bought raspberries anymore. They got ruined for me kind of forever. It was amazing. You may call me the Berry Master. I dream of filling the world with beautiful flowers, so I raise berries and hand them out to everyone. You're deserving of one. Thank you for the tomatoes, sir. Why be stingy? Take another. Okay. Be sure to visit the Pretty Petal Flower Shop near Rustboro. Let flowers fill the world. So, what is all this new stuff I got? Plum Egg. Pokeblock, Pokeblock. Damn it. They're all Pokeblock berries. Oh well. Oh, hey, that's an item. Nice. I'm trying to... Oh no, it's a double battle. Ugh. Fine, I guess I can take part in this... Wait, can I go around them? I can't. Wait, can I not... You have to come from the other side? Are you serious? Oh, well, that puts a wrinkle in that particular plan. Huh. Okay, I'm seriously gonna start checking what towns where I haven't fished that I can possibly fish. Because I want to try for the Phoebus Dream, but, like, if I don't have even Tentacool on my duplicate table, it's probably impossible. Is there... Okay, none in Little Root. Is there some in Rustboro? I should have prepared a bit more, but you could fish south of Slateport. Okay. That is probably the best move, then. Thank you, Six. Oh, okay, nice. That town is close. Because all these Hoenn towns just blur together. I don't know why. See, this is more... Okay. This is more the level of thing I expected to see around here. North and east of Dewford. Where was Dewford again? The island. Oh, right, right. Oh, on the routes proper. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I did that. So that's Route 106 and Route 107. Yeah, it doesn't look like I did that. Yeah, okay. So I guess the question is more, what do I want to, like, not get a quote-unquote real encounter on? Route 106 is... pretty whatever. Could fish up a Whalmer, which would be hilarious. Route 107, is that gonna be like much the same? It's exactly the same. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't really make a difference. Guess I kind of assumed, because I hadn't looked at the encounter tables before now, I kind of assumed that since Hoenn was so water heavy, it would be, like, better to do the water routes later? And I guess it is, because, you know, better rods, but... Nobody saw that. Huh, I never noticed there was a person over there. They're probably just another trainer or something. I ain't gonna stress about it. to that place that I... Oh, there's water here, actually. Can you fish up Pokemon in Rustboro? Internet says you can't. That's... I just started clicking through it. I have Pokerus! So I don't know if Pokerus still work the same in Gen 3 as they do in Gen 2, but in Gen 2 they made all your stats amazing. Oh my god, Pokerus! I'm losing my mind. Little is known about the Pokerus except that they are microscopic life forms that attach to Pokemon. While infected, Pokemon are said to grow exceptionally well. Oh. Ah, that makes a lot of sense, 6. Okay, well, I was feeling a little low energy before, but now I got Pokerus on my team. The world is my oyster. Okay, Route 109. I am so happy that happened on stream. If that happened off stream, like, people could well have just called me a liar and I would have been like, yeah, I'm not even... Oh, it just doubles EVs? Is that all it does? Really? That's a little disappointing. Can only be contracted, time... No effect. Active Pokerus. What? Technical... Wow, okay. The section on the wiki is very long. Right, EVs. That's a thing I need to start caring about because Gen 3 is awful. What does it do, though? It doubles... Oh, it doubles EVs gained. Oh. Okay, I care way less about this. I care so much less about this now. Okay, so let's get a Tentacool from surfing. God damn it. No, I mean, I would have found out eventually anyway. Alright, there's our Tentacool. Still! That's a very rare thing to have happen, so... Thank you. Very proud of my maniacal laughs. Proven method of stress relief. I have done, like, 0 research on EVs because I hate them so much, but I guess I need to. Tentacool absorbs sunlight and refracts it, using water inside its body to convert it into beam energy. This Pokemon shoots beams from its crystal-like eyes. So, female Tentacool, okay. This was Route... Crap, I've already forgotten. 109? Where the hell is that on this list? Okay, there we go. Tentacool captured. Okay, so I think I know what Tentacool is the CEO of. But... yeah, actually. If I see a suggestion I really like, I will go with it, but, a female Tentacool? I'm pretty sure that, she is the CEO of... Yuri. Tank CEO. Nah, that seems better for like an oddish if we get one, honestly. See, I've actually done that before, 6. It was just in the Soul Lock that Hugh and I did, but like I think that's a solid choice, but interesting. I do love me some deep-fried voice acting. So I'm curious. Okay, what does CEO of Yuri got going on? Ooh, clear body! That's pretty good. This may need to be a thing. Hasty nature, which is... plus speed minus defense. That doesn't seem great. I'm not sure I played Double Dragon 5. Unless that was one of the games that you had over at your place way back in the day, Antihero? Clear body is pretty sweet, but... Man, I don't know. Is Tentacool, like, solid in this gen? I have no idea. I mean, I guess you just put Stab Surf on it and kind of just cash all the checks you need. Gets Barrier. Could teach it Sludge Bomb. I guess there's some value in that. Tentacruel. Because I've never used Tenta Pokemon before, and it seems pretty good. If only for the special defense, but... Oh yeah, Clear Body is definitely a better ability. Now that I've had the chance to see how, like, Toxic Ooze or whatever works, yeah, Clear Body seems so much better. Like, it's not even funny. Defense sucks anyway, wouldn't let him tank physical hits. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I guess I'm just thinking in the super, super short term. Like, this just makes him even less likely to be of use in the upcoming gym. So maybe I put him in afterwards? It'd also be kind of a lot of work to raise him. Yeah, I don't know. I think CEO of Yuri is going to go firmly on the maybe pile for now. A solid prospect for the future. Also, I'm very curious, what Pokemon did I have that actually got Pokerus? Because I think it just generates on one member of the team. It should, like, display as a status, right? I know it showed up as, like, a... Oh! Stonk CEO, you picked up Pokerus for us. Good lad, good lad. And you know, I was just thinking, like, it's been a while since my Lanoon picked up anything for me. Well, he just picked up easy mode for EV training. Somehow he is able to pick up diseases. I mean, that's like the pickup that everyone wishes they were exempt from. You know, Stonk CEO is like, nah, I don't need any vaccines for nothing. I'm good. Man, I can't believe Pokerus. Oh, I'm gonna have to look up, like, the actual chance of what that was, because that's crazy. It's like 1 in 60,000 or some ridiculous number. Okay, but I need to be heading east, young man. And we need to go for the... should I pick up more Pokeballs? No, I should be fine. I should be fine. For now, I need to go for the good old Phoebus meme. Probably won't happen, but goddammit, I have to try. I literally just got Pokerus on stream. The sky's the limit. Can you look away? Thank you. Okay, so I need to get to wherever the water is here. And I need to lead with the boy with the amulet coin. It's a no-go. Tall grass snares bike tires. There's no way you can cycle here. That seems like... oh. Well, I'll just cycle around the grass. It's actually probably a good thing that you can't, or I would have blundered in. Question is, where is the water here? But I do have multiple repels, so it'll be fine. But let's try to... oh boy, this is very slow. If you step forward, we step forward. If you turn right, we turn too. Okay. Ah, Bug Maniac. I have a bird that would you have a level 25 Wurmple. My brother in Christ. Why have you done this? Anyway, have a CEO of UAV for your troubles. You know, this is just... I'm thinking now. I'm thinking more about the Pokerus thing. And, like, Stonk CEO knew that I was talking smack about him, so it was like, oh, you're thinking about benching me? Alright, here's easy mode for all your EV setups. Yes, the drone of justice. Here to kill some bugs. Oh, hey, look! It's Avalan's favorite Pokemon. Thankfully, with a much worse moveset than mine. I assume. It only got time to do Protect once, so who knows for sure, really. But if you win, I lose. Thank you for the piles of money. Okay, where is... maybe over here is the... yes, here we go. Okay, so... this is Route 119. And this is the place where you can get Phoebus? Or something? I know there's a trick to this, and like, it all seems very like schoolyard rumor, move the truck to get Mew nonsense. Players fishing on a Phoebus tile. Okay, so what is a Phoebus tile? Can only be found in one of 6? There's no known easy method to any rod can find Phoebus, can be fished from the same tile, independent of the trend. Okay, so basically nobody knows, so you just have to fish at random. Neat! Well, I guess I'll hope I get lucky. But like, they wouldn't put it like close to the shore, right? That just seems wrong. Okay, Route 119, yes. I will lead with CEO of Live, Laugh, Love so I can get that quick paralysis. It's not this body of water? What? What do you mean? This is water on Route 119. Grass affects all battles. Clear only on Mimic. Finding Phoebus. One of 6 water tiles along the route. I do not have Carvana, no, 7. I think that's probably the more realistic outcome of fishing here. Oh, although I guess I can just old rod, and that eliminates the chance for it. If it is only by the weather station, I'm like way south. I'm like, I just got out of the grass 7. I will let the chat who knows Pokemon better than me figure this out real quick. I'm gonna get more water because I'm feeling the effects of that full-throated Poke-Rust laugh a little bit, and I'm gonna take a fast break. Okay, I return. It's not this body of water, I don't think. Okay. So, I need to get further, like, north, then? That does... That's kind of a lot of stuff to rappel past. Jesus. I might not have enough rappels in my bag. So you just have to rappel past the whole route? And then... Ugh. God, I hate Hoenn. Okay. It really looked like a lot of grass from the map I was looking at. Thought you fly by catching a whole flock of bird Pokemon, then hanging onto them somehow. But it turns out there's an HM move called Fly. Should have known about that a long time ago. This building seems dangerous, but let's talk to this lady. Heard about a cave called the Cave of Origin. People rumor that the spirits of Pokemon are revived there. Could something like that really happen? Lady, we're in a Nuzlocke. The spirits of Pokemon are never revived. It might be any water in the route. Man, this is like... the conflicting information. Who do I trust? Yeah, that's what I was seeing as well, 6, so... I think I just try it. I think I just try. Yeah, why not? I'll live dangerously here. So let's whip out the old super easy to catch like Magikarp. Nice. Love that. Okay, let's go for some fishing then. Okay, nice. Really, big ups to you guys. Thank you for looking that up. I really appreciate it. Oh, we have a bite. First shot on Route 119. Glad I caught a Tentacool. But that's fine. We get 5 duplicates, so that's the first one. Not even a nibble. Now getting it... No, because you don't even know if you're on the correct tile, is the thing, but I'm still gonna try another one, I guess. Okay, that tile sucks. We gotta go for another one. How about this one? Pokemon's on the hook. Try number 2. Magikarp. And of course, I already have a Gyarados in the party, so that is duplicate number 2. A bite. Try number 3. Okay, another Magikarp. I really need encounters right now, so I think I am probably going to swap to Good Rod. Just to put Carvana on the table. Because I really don't want to dupes out on a route when, like, I'm not super happy with a lot of my teams. So, try number 4. Let's go. Come on. Well, the fact that they're playing hard to get is definitely a good sign, right? Right? Okay, well, how about we go like... No, we can't... Okay. I'm just fishing at random at this... Oh, a bite! Number 4. We have... Okay, Carvana. Sorry to go coward mode a little bit, but I really didn't want to dupes out on the route. For fun, I will fish up to get like the 5th encounter. If my 5th encounter comes up Phoebus, I will gift 5 subs to the chat. By way of apology for denying the Phoebus dream. Through my cowardice! Though, I think everybody I've seen chatting is already subscribed, but whatever. Okay, Carvana was caught. Savage Pokemon. If anything invades Carvana's territory, it will swarm and tear at the intruder with its pointed fangs. On its own, however, this Pokemon turns suddenly timid. Okay, so this was Route 119. Open to suggestions on what this is the CEO of. I have an idea, because I watched a very interesting YouTube documentary about Carvana recently that I learned a lot of things. None of them good about Carvana. So I am thinking she's going to be the CEO of... Ooh, Sleezo. I actually really like that. That's a good twist on the formula. The Sleezo. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Thank you, Rumpelskin. Double? I'm just gonna call you Double from now on, if that's fine. Alright, Sleezo. Alright, I'm going to... Oh, right. I said I would try one more time. Let's do it with the old rod, just to... You know, firmly represent if I had stayed true to my initial convictions. If this is a Phoebus, I will drop 5 gift subs. Not even a nibble. Come on, you gotta give us something here. You're keeping the people in suspense. A bite? Pokemon's on the hook? Okay. Dream would have died here, so... I claim justification. Also, I need to fix my select register. Alright, Carvana's fine. Carvana's kind of neat. Now, I know there's a rival battle somewhere in this route, which is concerning. Oh wait, no, there's like electric types hanging out here, isn't there? Yeah, let's go ahead and do some of that. Or we could run into an Oddish. Same route, so you know. I will take a citrus berry, 2 of them in fact. And I don't remember what are those the PP berries? I think those are the PP berries. The penis berries. Let's plant like, yeah, citrus berries, why not? You always need more citrus berries. Until you inevitably don't. Hey, this is a thing I can... Yes? Oh god. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I don't know if that really gets me any advantage, but... I'm very curious what those small indents in the wall are. So this area is just, like, nothing? There's gotta be, like, a hidden item. Yep, I knew it, I knew it! I knew it. Way too conspicuous for there to not be something over here. Calcium is special attack? That might be a good one to dump into, our Tentacly Lass, if I want to use her. Oh god, please. Please, Acrobike. Thank you. Oh, the other way is the... I see. Directions, my old foe. Oh yeah, the hidden forts. That's something I haven't messed around with, like, at all. But it could be. I thought the hidden forts had something to do with, like, the trees? I don't know. Somebody correct me in chat there. Always open being corrected in chat. I don't know a thing about the Pokemans in the grand scheme of things. Anyway, let's fight a lady. Oh, look at you! For someone on an adventure, you're traveling awfully light. Yeah, don't worry about it. Both? Okay. Pokemon Ranger Catherine. I will resist grass from flying typing, so... Well, nah. It's bird justice time. Also, if it hits me with a status ailment... Ooh, you fool! You've activated my trap card! I just have to, you know, be able to hit and move. Not a problem. Take a stab times 4 power. Because I never remember how much stab boosts it, but... And obviously, no, paralysis is not the ideal one to be facading with, but, like, I'm smoking it while I got it, you know? Because CEO of UAB just doesn't care. She's just gonna hit every turn anyway, apparently. Amazing. First level for CEO of Elon. Accidents happen when you're not prepared. Yeah, okay. However, do I... Okay, yeah, I do have some paralyses. Because I feel like I should just keep pushing here until I get to where I need to go. Which is, I guess, the weather station? I think that's all along this route. I should probably be better about dodging trainers, too. I can probably dodge this guy, right? Yeah. Except this is... Oh yeah, you need the other bike for this, don't you? Yeah. Oh well. That's fine, I got my little acrobike boost. So, all is well. What up, Inferior Lanoon? How you doing? How's it going? How's your life picking up common items and not Poke-Rus? Sad and disappointing? Yeah, that's about what I thought, Lanoon. But thank you for confirming my true suspicion. What the fuck is that? Oh. God damn it. If you're not on your guard, you're in for some pain. Yeah, whatever, kid. Okay, Takashi. Put down your little plastic sword you got at Walmart. Calm down. Ninkata. That's not the Ninjask thing yet, so... we're gonna do more bird justice. That seems bad. But I'm almost definitely quicker than him, so... shouldn't be a problem. You read the CEO of UAV's mind that it was nothing but targeting data. The cold, unfeeling drone that she is. Oh, no. Do you know self-destruct at that level? 25 feels like a high enough level. You learn it at level 17! Oh, no! God. Dumb is probably my best bomb diffuser, sadly. And, because, yeah, he also intimidates, so... Okay, Smog, that's whatever, that's fine. Maybe I should have rode that Surf instead. Okay, whatever. He's squandering it, he's throwing. I welcome that, I welcome that. Wait, what's... This thing isn't the... This thing is not the Wonder Guard thing. What is this? Ninjask. Oh, bug flying. Okay. It's not that far above. Why don't I give CEO of Elon a stab at it, maybe? Yeah, let's give her a go. Oh no. I do have Sonic Boom, though. Wait, I don't know. That's not a guaranteed hit, is it? I think it's just 100 accuracy. Anyway, I'll try Spark. Please stop. I didn't have anyone who kept Odor Sleuth. Oh god. How do I make this stop? Oh no! Oh, that's very bad. Oh, never mind. That... Oh, paralysis, good. That said, it's speed boosted so many times, and it's sword danced, that I think I need to play it safe, and just come in and like try and kill it with a strength or something. Because I feel like he could just wipe the floor with our poor little ball boy. Because yeah, let's get an Intimidate in there. Okay, full para, clean swap. Does speed boost just give it speed every turn? I hate that. Never mind. You tried to set up. A valiant effort, truly. But sit down, kid. You're surprisingly good. 600 Poke Dollars? Really? With me leading? Wow. I hate these children. It's a trash Pokemon. I see. Kinda seems like it. Okay, let's just avoid that lad. Ah, yes, that's right. And across the bridge is where you fight the rival. Oh god, so I have a whole, like, evil team area to clear out, and ooh. This is going to be tricky. Yeah, level cap is super tight this week. So can I fight these lads now, or are they just gonna be like, we're being evil and stuff. Don't investigate the weather center. We're standing lookout here. Hey you, stay away from the Weather Institute, it's not safe. Lookout duty is surprisingly boring. Hey you, please don't go near the Weather Institute. My pirate accent continues to lean more and more Irish by the second. I can't explain why. Free heal. Appreciate the hell out of that. And let's check out our new Pokemon that sells us stolen cars. Sleezo, what have you got? You have rough skin, you're water dark, that's right. You have 18 defense. Jesus Christ. You have no defensive stats at all. Give us an Irish pirate, then just lean into it. That's probably the best. Your moves are not great. You're probably not a good Pokemon for Nuzlocke, are you? Quiet type is plus special attack minus speed. That's alright. Is it worth putting you in? You're definitely going to be completely useless for, like, the gym, but... what sorts of things can you learn? You learn Swagger by level. I like that. Only dark move is Crunch, but Crunch is pretty good. Man. I don't know, it'd be the glassiest cannon imaginable. Obviously, Dripsy is going to maintain a spot. CEO of Dumb is good for now. Probably better than such a glass cannon. The plus special attack is good, though. I keep coming back to that. Also, Stonk CEO, we've gone through like an entire route, and you haven't picked up anything but Pokerus. But you at least... okay. The entire squad is Pokerus now, so that's good. Oh, except for CEO of Dumb for some reason. That's weird. Maybe I retire as Stonk CEO. I'd hate to do it, but... I kind of need to spread out XP onto more things. STD, where the S stands for Stonks. Exactly. Stonks transmitted disease. Literally. We saw it happen live. What else have I got that I could put on the team? Oh yeah, I think I completely forgot to look at Drone CEO. Comes with Wing Attack already. Its loss of accuracy is Calm. Calm is plus special attack plus special defense minus attack, which is not exciting. Tomboy CEO was really bad. Lotads against my religion. I don't know, the ability reduction is very, very good. That's probably of more use than the... CEO of Yuri at level 10 has more special defense than Sleezo at level 23. That's amazing. I almost want to, like, throw the Tentacool on, but then who would I replace? I mean, I guess I don't... Because there's no Pokeboomers episode on Friday, so this isn't going to lock me into, like, a PvP team. So I can be a little bit freer, but... CEO of Elon is already kind of, like, soaking up XP. Yeah, I agree. I could just do old-fashioned switch training, I suppose. Slap the amulet coin, lead with her, and then swap into whatever I actually want to use to fight. Yeah, actually that sounds pretty killer. Question is, who would I bench for the time being? Maybe CEO of UAV, honestly. She's a very good Pokemon, and literally has 69 attack. But I don't know, going into a week with a flying gym... Or maybe I do bench the Stonks. Yeah, I think for now, I bench the Stonks. He's done me an amazing service getting me Pokerus, but it's not quite as much of a life hack as I had thought. So for now, we're gonna get CEO of Yuri in here. Stonk's got a hold. Yeah, market's down right now. We gotta sell. We gotta sell. Okay, give amulet call. Well, but there are people with like arena trap and shit. Trainers wouldn't lead with those, right? Like, not Team Aqua. Team Aqua's kind of a joke. Nah, I'm way overthinking this. I just need to go with it for now. So let me grab a Tentacool Sprite. Oh hey, interesting how much of my team is ending up being from the original 150, huh? It's fully half my team. It's like I'm some kind of Pokeboomer. Bear with me for just a minute as I get this swapped. Where is that Tenta image? Sorry, Stonk CEO, I have no doubt I will need to call upon you in the future, but for now... I'm fully leaning into the Hoenn meme. 3 water types on a team, let's go. Oh, that seems really bad. Ah, whatever, it's fine, it's fine. Hello, small child. I was sleeping, everyone went upstairs. Okay. Oh god. Have I even tried a female pirate voice? This is gonna be really bad. Huh? What's a kid doing here? I like the female grunt outfits, though. Better than the dudes, honestly. Bearing the midriff. Solid choice. Solid choice. Okay, Carvana. Yeah, I think I just electrocute you to death. Seems like a safe strat. Ooh, focus energy. That's concerning. Or it would be if I didn't have Thunderbolt. Farewell, idiot. Level for the CEO of Elon. Huh? I lost? Alright, we push on. I'm gonna assume I just need to rough up everybody in here. The boss got interested in the research I have going here, so he sent us out. You quit meddling! It's don't... Why does my pirate voice always become Irish? This really bothers me for some reason. Anyway. Zubat, nice. Why... What the... So... I usually am better about this, but I forgot to, before stream turn off, like set to do not disturb or whatever, my Steam, and I just saw a pop-up that like one of my Steam friends started playing a game called like violent robot pornography or something. I was like, what? That's not a real thing? I think? Ah, Puccina. Probably one of those things where they added a program to launch through Steam and just gave it a lolsy name. I've certainly done that a time or 18. Oh, your swagger missed. I appreciate the hell out of that. Oh, crit. Nice. Blasted. Blasted by a kid. Thanks for the money, chump. Maybe I don't have to fight everyone. Maybe I should start trying to dodge trainers. I do have 2 XP sinks, it's probably safe. The Institute created a type of Pokemon that has something to do with the weather. We're here to take them. Yar. A lot of your team that's dedicated to, like, the ocean and the sea and whatever, just using dogs. It's a little weird. Not gonna lie, Team Aqua. It's a little weird. Oh, shit. Gotta go for it. Fuck. Okay. The actual damage that Puccina does to us is pretty negligible, so let's try. Never mind. Never try. Trying is cringe. What else do I have that would be good against you? Drip CEO, maybe? I don't have a fighting type, so... Really? Well, whatever. Live, Laugh, Love can definitely kill you just as easily. Because Stab Thunderbolt, pretty good move. As I have learned. Thoroughly. What else you got? Oh, water type! Wild! How weird to see you here! Our plans being spoiled by a kid? Yeah, talk to Team Rocket about that sometime. I hear they have lots of experience. Maybe they can help you inhale the copium. Oh yeah, I did want to say, since I wasn't, well, not that I wasn't able, but I didn't stream yesterday. I'm probably going to be streaming Friday, because there's no full Pokeboomers thing. Just to give me more... I tried to dodge him. I tried to dodge him. We're Team Aqua. We appear wherever anything rare is found. I feel like I should just stop trying to do voices for these guys, because it's getting worse and worse. Or maybe just, you know, like, the ones I encountered early on my journey were, like, really into the whole, like, role-playing pirate things, and then as I climb up the ranks, like, I find the more powerful members who find that whole attitude kind of cringe, and they're just, like, people. Maybe that'll become the new run lore. Ah, a water type. I am shocked, sir. Positively shocked. As will you! After CEO of Live, Laugh, Love teaches you to live your best life. In death! Ah, good old Plusle. I just wish you had an ability that wasn't a meme. You got me. Yeah, okay. Members of Team Aqua now just have regular voices. I'm sorry if anyone was into the incredibly bad Irish pirate nonsense. Also, you kind of look like... Are you the team boss here? You look like the team boss. I should heal up. Which is kind of wild, because I thought there would be more than, like, 4 people taking over this place, but what do I know? Alright, Amulet Coiner's up first. I've got... Yeah, let's give CEO of Dumb a berry. Just to be safe. Because I might need him to do a little bit of heavy lifting if this executive kind of comes out swinging, or, you know, captain? What do they call them in Team Aqua? I don't know. First mate? Who can say? I guess I'll find out shortly.
You're going to meddle in Team Aqua's affairs? You're either absolutely fearless, simply ignorant, or both. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty.
Ma'am? 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 Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Wait, how old is she? Fuck. Always have to be careful of that in Pokemon, but... Like, I appreciate... Like, she's got some things going on here. She got the bared midriff, she's got the, like, open jacket, she's got the redhead, she's got the huge amount of hair. There's a lot to like about Aqua Admin Shelly. Anyway, let's take her lunch money. People don't come here to hear me tier 3 sub for fucking Pokemon characters. That's more damage than I wanted to see. But that's fine. Stab Thunderbolt is online. Level for our Yuri gal. As she... Ah! A full Mightyena. I think I paralyze that and then get the hell out. Ha! Full para. Nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and apply an Intimidate to the Intimidator. I've learned the value of that quite well from the Pokeboomers battles on Fridays. As annoying as our, like, 20 turns of swapping Pokemon around must be to watch, it's certainly annoying to have to fight through. Of course you did. Of course you did. Of course you did. Drip CEO, you finish the job. Ride that surf! Level for our Elon lad. Getting nice, like, even across the board levels. That's fine. That's good. That's acceptable.
You're disgustingly strong.
Thank you. The team and CEO of Yuri try very hard.
We got meddled with unexpectedly. We're out of options. We'll have to pull out. But this isn't the last you'll see of Team Aqua. We have other plans. Don't you forget it.
Yeah, thanks, lady. Thanks. Thanks to you, we're safe. It might be an odd way of thanking you, but take this Pokemon. You don't seem to have any room for this Pokemon. Yeah, and I never will. Unless I, like, have to take it to advance, which would be silly and bad, but this is Helen we're talking about, so... Okay, so that route is open. Normally I would feel fine about blundering into a rival battle, but... with me having a little bit of lower-leveled Pokemon, I do want to do a quick look up here. May. You have... Wow, you have a bunch of absolute garbage. Never mind, this will be an easy tap. Yeah, I'm not the least bit concerned about this. Famous last words. Pokemon are healed up, I've got items. I've got an answer to about everything she has. Or he has, sorry. Yeah, let's just roll on in. Vimbert, so this is where you've been looking for Pokemon. Let me see how good you got. I'll test you. Now, it's a battle, so battle. You see, I feel like I have to explain these things to you because you're Seriously, Brendan is the worst. Alright, he leads with this literal pile of garbage. Let me just go ahead and swap into CEO of Dumb to completely and utterly shut that down. Like, I almost feel bad about the rival battles in this game, right? Like, Gen 2, like, they felt like kind of a thing. And, you know, Gary motherfucking Oak is who he is, so it's kind of funny as a meme to, like, fight him, but I feel bad. I feel like, oh, you're trying so hard at Pokemon, and then just wipe the floor with him every time. Like, this kid has not even gotten close to giving me trouble yet. Perhaps this will be the time. No, it won't. It absolutely will not. Okay, and finally, you have Grovyle, who can have a very pleasant Thunder Wave. See, I don't even respect the rival enough to turn animations on for his fights, because this feels like just a regular trainer battle, just with slightly higher level Pokemon. That's it. And Wing Attack, and you're done. Yep. Nothing to it. Sorry, Brendan. We don't take kindly to your misogynistic nonsense around these parts. You've gotten pretty darn decent, I guess. Baka. Okay, Brendan. I'd say you're good enough to search for Pokemon anywhere. Here, I'll give you this. Try it out. HMO2. Oh, okay, never mind, all is forgiven. Use Fly, and your Pokemon instantly carries you to any town you've already visited. You know, it's like flying. I feel like I have to explain these things to you because you're... But you need the 4-tree gym badge to do that. Anyway, I have to move along. He has to go run to a Pokemon Center after I absolutely annihilated him. So, Fly is pretty pog, but if I can't use it outside of battle yet... This looks like a hidden item? No. Okay. Fine. That is one of those little ninja boys, isn't it? How do I not fight them? Oh, okay. Nice. They'll probably fight... And those are like Pokeblock trees anyway, right? What? Why can I not... Is there something here? What? Something unseeable is in the way. What the fuck? Like, what? What is this? Okay, alright. Bye, invisible wall. Very cool. And here we are in Fortree City. Okay, that honestly was not as bad. I thought I had, like, a lot more to do before it was going to get to, like, things. Because now I can do Safari Zone? Question mark? Why does our ROM hack not allow us to run across these? Worst game. Okay, the gym is down there. Is it outside of town, perhaps? Guess I can poke in all the houses or something. There, go bird Pokemon! Yeah, I asked my Wingull to run an errand for me. Being together with Pokemon, people make more. What I think is what. Okay. What could I have really? What? What the? What is happening? Something What is this? Something unseeable is in the way again. What is this garbage? People, Pokemon, their hidden powers are aroused by living in natural environments. Let this old woman see if your hidden powers awoken. I hold a coin in my hand. Now tell me, have I palmed it in the right hand or the left? Left? I mean... right. Oh, yes, correct. We shall try again. In... left? Alright, whatever, lady. I didn't want whatever garbage you were peddling anyway. Do I, like, hear about the Safari Zone? Top trees is okay, but sometimes bug Pokemon come in through the windows. This is a long bridge. Surely this will lead to something. Oh, this looks like something. Welcome! How may I serve you? Oh. Okay, never mind. That's nothing I'm that interested in. What do you have? More of the same. Alright. Now, I do have gym trainers to carve through, so I should probably start taking care of that. So Pokemon evolve when they go through a Game Link cable. Okay, yes, was quite aware. Thank you. Well, I guess I can go over onto that other route and get an encounter. Route 120, what can I get on you? Oh my god, I've almost forgot. Crap, how much? I got some points for beating the rival, although they do not feel earned. That's another 10 points, so point total goes to 170 overall. Pretty sure I'm still in last for the moment. Anyway, Route 120 in Pokemon. I could get an Oddish, Meryl, Kecleon, Absol. Alright, nothing I'm super excited about. Oh, Barboach? What is a Barboach? Oh, it's another water ground boy. I do like me some water ground boys. Oh, base stats are... Learn set is... Learns magnitude and earthquake by level, that's kind of cool. But... maybe if I had picked another starter, I'd be more enthusiastic about that, but... it doesn't seem super worth it. I might just try my luck in the long grass. Pick up an Oddish or a Meryl or something. And of course, better keep fighting randos.
Why am I carrying this parasol? I'll tell you if you can win against me.
Rich lady? Rich lady? No, just a parasol lady. Leading with a trash fish. Classic. Oh no, not Fury Attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Jesus. Calm down. Okay, I'm sorry I insulted your objectively bad Pokemon. Well, second verse, as they say. I should probably be holding back on giving Live Laugh Love more XP than I really absolutely have to, because, you know, might need a Plusle in the gym. Just a little bit. I have an odd sense.
Parasol can't ward off Pokemon attacks.
Cool. Thanks, very informative. Okay, Route 120. I think I'm just gonna go in the grass here. I've got a potion. Let me bang that on. Alrighty, first encounter, Route 120, we have... Oh, it's Kecleon! I have no strong feelings about this, one way or the other. Okay, that does not swap you to Electric type, because it's not damage, huh? I see. In that case... You can almost certainly live through a Dragon Rage, so... I can do that to get rid of your Furious Swipes, or your Furious Swipe stab, and an Intimidate is applied, so it should be quite safe. Yep, Dragon typing, because of color change. Because this is a Pokemon that I ended up using in the Soul Lock I did with Hugh a while back. And it seemed interesting, but I don't remember that interesting really equaling good. I seem to remember it being one of those Pokemon I tolerated. Got the Kecleon! Kecleon alters its body coloration to blend in with its surroundings, allowing it to sneak up on its prey unnoticed. Then it lashes out with its long, stretchy tongue to instantly ensnare the unsuspecting target. I have a name in mind for this, but I'm open to suggestions as I update my Nuzlocke tracker. Oh wait, Nuzlocke tracker is a thing for Fortree City. Can you catch a Pokemon there? Oh, you can trade for a Skitty. I see. Eh. Not the worst thing, but... So I'm thinking the CEO of... Wait, will I have room for... Yeah, one space. Wish I had a little more room for these nicknames, you know? CEO of Camo. If I had more room, I might be like CEO of Truck Nuts. Because I think that is, like, even better, but I don't have the room. Unless... Yeah, okay. TRK... NT, CEO of Truck Nut. And you know, if we ever have anybody complaining about their good Christian Pokemon, it's the CEO of Tracknut, you know, he just loves to run. These are the lies we can deceive them with. Oh, did my chat tracker die? Shit. I'm sorry, I may have missed suggestions. Oh, Gex CEO, Hide and Seek CEO. Both good. Don't know why, like right around 2 hours, I just need to I need to give a swift kick to my chat tracker or I stop seeing things until I notice like, oh hey, they're appearing on my stream that's live, and I'm not seeing them on my other screen. Neat. Alright, CEO of Trucknut, what have you got going on? That's Stonk CEO. He blends in, even in the box. Color change, bold nature. Plus defense, minus attack. That seems not great. Wow, that special defense is huge. Feint attack, Fury Swipe, Psybeam, Screech. I don't know, is Kecleon any good? Doesn't evolve. Learns. Oh wow, you can put a lot of TMs on this thing. So that could be interesting, I guess. Just load it up with, like, Ice Beam, Flamethrower. And teach it, like, keep Psybeam on it, give it Slash for before it's... Yeah, that doesn't seem like the worst thing, but... I don't know, I'm not crazy about its type changing. Not a big fan of that. Not crazy about it, so... I don't think he'll become a fixture. Now then, I suppose I've got a gym to start clearing out. So I should start doing that before I get really Oh yeah, is there still... Yeah, there's still this thing. How do I... Is there like a thing I have to do in town to get around this something unseeable? Because there's no other way to the gym. I totally forgot about that. Because I don't think I saw, like... I don't think I saw a Valen have to do that, unless this is, like, one of those version differences that there's, like... Oh yeah, you have to get, Sylph Scope equivalent, and then you can see... whatever it is that's invisible. Because I don't rightly know what to do about this thing. Do I have like an... Can I like use the Whalmer Pail? Like water it and... No. Can I throw soot on it? Can I like equip the goggles and that'll let me see it? No. I find myself a bit puzzled then. Because there was another one of these, like, on the route. Maybe I have to talk to whatever the invisible thing is back here, and that'll let me... Yeah, just something unseeable is in the way. Visible confusion. Or it would be if I was using face cam. I suppose I could just call it here for the evening. Though, I'd really like to start doing the gym, I just don't know... Is this like a thing? Am I losing my mind here? Gym is inaccessible at... The Devon scope given to the player on... What? Oh, so I do have to go on Route 20. Of course, because the only logical thing to do when you come to a city with a gym is to ignore it and keep moving on and get it. Hoenn! I'm actually tilted a little bit by this, because it's like, there's no indication that's what you should do. It's just like, oh, well, there's an invisible thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just the delayed disappointment from Pokerus not being as much of a thing. I'm going to take a quick break, and then I will come back, and we'll keep pushing through whatever this garbage we have to do to get past an invisible thing is. Okay, I return. I have calmed down a bit. Just... I was kind of promised in so many words that the bad part of Hoenn was over. Feel lied to. Oh hey, Absol, you look cool. Shame I can't catch you. No bad part of Hoenn. Well, when you put it like that, Uncle Boar, how can I really argue? Hello, old grandma. Oh, is there no... Okay, let's see what this person wants. Wait, who is this guy? Vimbert, hi. It's been a while. There's something here that you can't see, right? Now, if I were to use this device on the invisible obstacle... Give him a letter in a cave. I have no memory of this. No, rather than describing it, I should just show you. That would be more fun. Vimbert, are your Pokemon ready for bat? Sure? Vimbert, show me your true power as a trainer. Steven used the Devon scope. Invisible Pokemon became completely visible. Startled Pokemon attacked. Oh, it's all Kecleon. I see, that's... I guess. Anyway, have a stab facade, my friend. Oh man, so I guess this could be like... This could be your encounter on the route. I mean, it ended up being mine anyway, from running around in the grass, but... I see, your battle style is intriguing. Your Pokemon has obviously grown since I first met you in Dewford. He was in Dewford? I'd like you to have this Devon scope. Who knows, there may be other concealed Pokemon. Vimbert, I enjoy seeing Pokemon and trainers who strive together. I think you're doing great. Well, let's meet again some... Oh, you're the champion, aren't you? Are you the... Jesus! Fucking Pokemon Sapphire jump scaring me. That was so abrupt. Alright, well, yeah, that wasn't that bad. I thought it was gonna make me go like the whole length of the route. That's not that bad. So actually, if he's the champion, then it's on brand that I gave him a vaguely British accent, because I did the same thing for Lance when we did Gen 2. Okay, so we'll need to battle random goddamn Kecleon to get into the gym, I guess. So may as well heal up first. Thankfully, he won't be important later. Yeah, definitely won't be important later, you know. Just showing up, cryptically giving you, like, advice and encouragement. Being like, I look forward to seeing how you grow. Yeah, definitely not, like... Oh no, he's one of those groomers you keep hearing about. Oh no. We need to avoid him in the future. Kecleon. What? Why don't I just blast you down with CEO of Dumb? That seems easy enough. Yes, use the Devon scope, please. Visible Pokemon became completely visible at the start of Pokemon. Oh. It just leaves. Okay, that's cool then. Now, I'm not doing this hard mode because I'm not a crazy person. I firmly believe that I could if it weren't for Altaria. But Altaria is extremely goddamn scary. So, I'm gonna be a little coward and just do a regular gym. Even though I'd kind of resigned myself to doing every gym hard mode, since I am definitely in last. I don't think I can make it through this gym without using super effective moves. That doesn't seem like a thing I can realistically pull off. But let's start mixing it up with these bird enthusiasts. That's our gimmick, huh? Subway turnstiles. Alright, I'm fine with that. Put CEO of Yuri out front to help soak up some of that XP as we start churning our way through these chumps. Behold the elegant battle style of bird Pokemon! Jared. Ooh, Doduo. I like Doduo. Never gotten a chance to really use Doduo, but seems very effective. Yeah, Live Laugh Love is not in the danger zone yet. So, no! Ho ha ha! Always rewarded. Always rewarded. Wasn't worried for a second. Oh fuck. Ha ha! Okay. CEO of Yuri. You're gonna need to give up that amulet coin there, buddy friend. Whew! That woke me up. Shit. You're strong. Okay there, CEO Yuri. Let's go ahead and start leading with the Drip CEO, perhaps. Yeah, Vimluck for sure. Jesus. Oh, this is... Can I put... Oh, I can't put... kind of controls your route a little more, then. Still, I don't hate this as a gimmick. That seems fine.
Winona taught me personally. You can't beat me easily.
Well, you say that, friend, but... Oh, I thought you were older from your sprite. Also, all you have is a Swablu. I don't think your gym leader taught you very well. Let's ride that surf. Safeguard! Neat trick! I guess.
I was beaten.
Alright, so... Eh? Oh, okay. I had to think for a second. Had to... Oh, I see. I understand. I understand now. I get it. I get it. Because now I... can do this and that. Wait. Oh, okay. I don't know why that... If you ever needed proof, you know, aside from all the many times on stream when I've gotten lost in areas that are not that complicated, the fact that I have very low spatial intelligence, there you go. There it is. A smoking gun in 4K, live on stream. There's no need for Winona, our gym leader, to deal with you. I'm plenty good enough for you. Again, I thought you were older from your overworld sprite. Why is your Tailo not even evolved? You're just embarrassing yourself, friend. Anyway, ride that surf. Drip CEO waterboards another drone. Okay, that's like a real Pokemon. I can respect a Swellow. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna absolutely whoop it, but I can respect it. Ooh, that could be a problem. What is this, the grooming gym? Right? Like, I thought Gen 1 was bad with creeps. Winona, I lost! Your voice cracked right there at the end. There you go. What more do I have to... Oh, is that the gym leader right there? Wow. I'm almost done with her trainers. Interesting. PokeCEOs is the amulet con... Yeah, the team's in fine shape. I can take on this last dude.
Lovers of bird Pokemon aspire to join this gym. As a member of the 4 True Gym, I'm not allowed to lose.
Well, get ready to be a rule breaker, friend. Will. Wingull. Respectable, but you'll not... Oh, that's right. My half ground means it just hits PokeCEO normal. Eh. A perfectly swell swallow. We'll ride that. Stop that. Stop that right now. Because, accuracy drops are nothing to me. I'm literally Vimbered. Damn it. I knew I should have stopped talking. I knew I should have stopped talking, and yet I persisted. Oh, never mind. Got it in 3. What are an accuracy stat? Hey, there we go. CEO Velon is trying to learn self-destruct. Our good old ace in the hole. Learn that self-destruct. Now, I'm not saying I'll need to use it in the run, but like, if I have to, I absolutely will. Oh, that is much less damage than I expected. You're a tanky lad, eh? Huh. Oh, and you have... Wow. Okay. I'm reevaluating my thoughts on Pelipper. Rather rapidly. CEO Velon is trying to learn by Twitter, but it failed! You know, unless that court case that Twitter is bringing to try to force him to do specific performance under the contract so that he does buy Twitter as originally agreed goes through. In which case he'll buy Twitter, like, against his will. Which would be hilarious to me. Like, I would hate that as someone who occasionally uses the Hell site. But he'd probably just turn around and try and sell it anyway, now that he's like, oh, well, I can't... There's, like, too many bots. It's too much of a load for me to bear. Yeah, PokeCEO's still fine. I think we're done with trainers anyway, so... Oh, wait, I see what I need to do. I need to go here, go... Ah! Okay. Wait. So I need to reset this thing. Go like this. I'm sure for normal people this puzzle is not hard in the least. But for someone as directionally challenged as me, this is... Because I can't run around, so what's the... So I have to have it like this. Like, that just has to happen. Then when I get it like this, I can't do anything with this. Oh. Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's the gym leader, so let's just leave. Okay, so those are the gym trainers taken care of. The team obviously needs a little work, particularly CEO of Yuri. I'll probably actually try and, like, EV train her off stream, because I think she could be a good, solid asset. I don't know if I'd want to, because, boy, I don't know if I'm as brave as Avalon, who just tossed his Tentacruel against a full-strength Earthquake and had his live with, like, 2 HP. Seems like an incredibly risky proposition. But yeah, let me at least, let me, like, clear out some trainers near here. Do some of that, and then I think... Yeah, and then I think the gym battle will come on Friday. I'll stream at normal Pokeboomers time, 6:30 p.m. Because we're not doing the PvP this week. Hugh is, like, in the middle of moving, so it doesn't quite work for him. We're going to be doing 2 gyms before we meet back up again and do our usual battles, so... However, I'm not going to fight these ninja children because I don't like them. So instead, I'm pretty sure there were some people back here that I skipped, like a lot of them. Like, for example, this guy. Let's fight this guy. The vast sky holds untold promise. Nothing can compare to the sheer exhilaration of flight. Glorious tale, comrade. Hugh. Hey, it's Hugh. Your team is looking a lot less impressive than last we fought. When last we fought, Hugh. Surf did not one-shot. That's unfortunate. But did almost as well. Down and out. God, I love the amulet coin. So very glad they... Wait. Oh, god damn it. Well, that's fine. I think there were some trainers down here that I needed to fight as well. Well, not need, but... You know what I mean. I should. Who has the knowledge and the technique for survival? Pokemon Rangers, that's who. Okay, the Pokemon Rangers actually... Ooh, that's a Breloom. Exactly. We need so much money, you know? We're not carting around, Stonk-CEO. We're not carting around Stonk-CEO anymore, so we need an, alternative revenue stream. And we can certainly provide that with our dedicated extract money from your wallet technology. You see, how it works is our cadre of CEOs makes a series of presentations to your Pokemon's faces, and then the CEO of UAV falls asleep from her own presentation. And then at the end of it, you have to spend money on overpriced mugs and everything to make everything seem, you know, above board and not a bribe. I didn't have enough Pokemon know-how, but with the help of our CEOs, you can obtain such Pokemon knowledge. That is a noble goal indeed, Uncle Boar. I've also had one of my friends who stops by the stream occasionally say that they want to save up enough garlic coin to force me to play a visual novel on Shuffle Saturday, and then have me narrate the entire thing. Strong Bad Wario. Every voice is simply Wario. It would obviously be the greatest visual novel of all time. But for the time being, it remains but a pleasant dream. Eventually, with your support, we can get there. Perhaps several of you will collude to get us there. I think this may have been slightly more... Oh, okay. Yep, there it is. Farewell, strong bad warrior. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, I don't believe I've gotten money from this individual over here yet. And sure, I can beat up random Lanoons along the way. But, yeah, that's... I don't know if they'll get there, but one of my buddies saw my redeems and was like, ooh, I have to make you read a visual novel for a half an hour as Strong Bad Wario. And I was like, I'm gonna hate you for that, but absolutely, man, do it. Alright, no, Dripseo didn't get banged up that much. Do I have an awakening? Oh, I do. Clip worthy to be sure. We're the Mimic Circle. We mimic what you do. What will you do next? Brent. I knew a Brent at one of my old jobs. Actually, was a very cool dude. I regret that we have fallen out of contact. Brent, I don't think you even know what Twitch is, but if you see this, let's grab another beer sometime. He was great, because he was like the one who could keep up with... Because I once had a job where this is not me being my usual egomaniacal self. I did as much work as 6 average employees, and I didn't take lunch breaks all week, and they were like a subcontracting sort of thing. So at the end of the week, they wanted to make sure you didn't go over 40 hours. So inevitably on Friday, the boss would come around and be like, take a long lunch today, Vim. And me and like 2 or 3 other people who would do the same thing would just go and have like a 2.5, 3 hour lunch somewhere and have like 4 or 5 beers, come back a little buzzed, continue to just work our asses off for the rest of Friday, and just blow everyone else in the department out of the water in terms of numbers. That job absolutely did not pay me enough, but man, I worked with some great people there. It's funny how often that's a thing. Like, you can just work bad jobs, but you can just love the people you work with. My current job is great, but like, a lot of the people I work with are kind of eh. Yep, you finally caught me! Or were you trying to avoid me? Here in the tall grass, where no one can see what's happening. Oh god. Hoenn, why? Hoenn, why? Oh, that's a child. Okay. I was trying to do a bit here, kid. But you had to go and be, like, young? How dare you? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, I worked fast food in college, and, like, man, some of those people, like, I could have talked to some of those people for 12 hours at a stretch. Sometimes I did. And it was just great, but god, the actual work was so miserable. Employee discount was kind of nice, actually, because I'm not going to say what it was, but, like, it's a major burger chain, and, like, I still stand the hell out of them for, like, a burger. You know, if you don't have, like, a better option, like, you know, some smaller, more local place, like, just, I will still go to these places and get a burger. Whoop, that was a great match! You know, it could be Burger King. It could be Burger King. I will neither confirm nor deny. Wendy's does have a good burger. They do have an excellent burger. Wendy's. I don't think I've fought you. Yeah, Dripseo's a little banged up, but I can just swap him out right away. Oh. I can't mimic you winning the match. That's just impossible. It's burning me up. I don't... For whatever reason, whenever I find myself at Burger King, I never get their burgers. I don't really have a reason why. I just don't. Can't explain it. So where is this... Where is the Safari Zone? I thought I would have, like, stumbled across it by now. That would be another good thing to do. Is it like, oh, I didn't fight you. Take flight, my bird Pokemon! I might, yeah, actually, I should look that up and do Safari Zone before I, yeah, definitely need to make Safari Zone a thing. Ride that surf. Critical hit. Nice and easy. And you have, oh, it's Swallow! Oh god, ugh. Anti-hero, I don't know if you've heard my Jack-in-the-Box story, but I will never, ever eat Jack-in-the-Box ever again. Unless I have absolutely no choice. Because, yeah, I agree. Like, actually, some of the things at McDonald's I think are not bad. But I'm not a big fan of their burgers, and Jack-in-the-Box is inedible, in my opinion. Because I trust my body. And I remember well what signals it was sending to me. And it was like, this is not food. Do not eat this. I would say you're not missing anything, Double. Okay, where is the Safari Zone? Because actually, if I get something good there, it could completely change north of Route 121. Wait, what? Oh, that's just... Oh, I just need to keep going then. Okay. I must have been, like, right close to one then. Huh. Alright. Well, let's dodge some random encounters for a little bit, or just kill him with a bird. Either way is fine. I think the Mimic Circle that they did on this route is interesting, but ultimately pretty inconsequential. It's certainly a better... Oh, I didn't fight you. I'll show you the true potential of me and my bird Pokemon! Damn it, I'm not gonna amulet... Well, wait. I can still swap into an amulet coin and that'll give me the amulet coin effect, right? So I should do that while he just has a crappy little Tailo out here. But yeah, Jack-in-the-Box, my story is not, like, disgusting or anything. Basically just... I had been very drunk for a very long time. Like, over 24 hours. And I was getting Jack-in-the-Box when I was very hungry, very inebriated. And I took one bite of the burger, and, like, every taste bud in my mouth screamed at me, "This is not food, do not eat this." More powerfully than I have ever felt for anything I have taken a bite out of. Anything. So I trust that experience. That's one of the few memories I have from that night. If I'm completely honest. Pretty sure my boyfriend at the time was quite annoyed with me because he was like, "I'm just trying to make sure you don't, like, die of alcohol poisoning, Bim." And I'm like, "No, the food is bad." Not sure how he put up with me during all that, but... Oh well. That was a long time ago. Good ol'... Oh, hey! Oh, it's Oddish! I'm actually getting a little worried about encountering wild Pokemon at this point, because I feel like, you know, I got Pokerus earlier in the stream. It would seem like on brand to pull a shiny in the same stream, right? But, oh, I guess, no, I don't want to fight one of those ninja kids. They have no money. May as well take advantage of the free heal while I'm here. Were those kids here before? Don't remember. Either way, this is a place that rewards you by giving you a cast form, so it is not worthy of my respect or time. That's my take. Avoid the ninja. There's a Kecleon there that I know I can fight now. It just healed up. put Drip CEO back in the lead. And push on to the Safari Zone. Very weird that our ROM hacking doesn't let you use the running shoes there, because we can use the running shoes, like, everywhere else, basically. Oh, there's an item. What? Oh! No. Let's put CEO of Dumb in the lead. And now we can murder the Kecleon. Actually, I'm just thinking about burgers now, which is bad, because I had a very healthy meal before starting the stream. Now I'm just gonna want to go and get, like, junk once I'm done streaming. There is a chain around here, I think it's Colorado specific, called Good Times, that, like, people who have lived here for a while just, like, used to absolutely rave about. I never hear anything about it now, but they have stuff like green chili burgers, and, like, if you know Colorado, like, green chili is the food thing that people cream themselves over here. I don't fully get it. Like, I like it, but I don't lose my mind over it like some Coloradans do. Nest ball. What is nest ball? Oh! Oh! Okay, that could come in handy. Weaker Pokemon. Yeah, because I'm gonna be hitting more water routes, so I'm gonna be fighting more weaker mons. And I didn't fight this guy.
My Pokemon is strong. How about yours?
Birdkeeper Robert. Strong, huh? Whatever you say, friend. Whatever you say. Well, your Pokemon's certainly accurate. I will give it that. Strong of character, exactly. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, that was a crit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that first hit had me worried. Like, Swablu heard me through the screen. It was like, all right, let me murder your MVP here. Your Pokemon were stronger.
You're goddamn right.
Okay. Yeah, I've made a lot of money. I can afford an awakening. Running back would be annoying anyway. So I need... Oh, right. Rain. Well, the team's fairly healthy, and I can dodge trainers with decent accuracy. Let me just wait for this guy to turn. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't be too bad as long as I'm a little bit careful. I don't think I can dodge the ninja kid. I can probably dodge her, theoretically. Easy. I like the random Pokemon cries that I'm getting on the route themes. That's a nice touch. I appreciate that, I do. Of course, there's a Kecleon in the way. Oh, there's a trainer there.
How's your physical fitness? If you're not fit, you could have a rough time in critical situations.
Yeah, don't remind me. It's been so hot lately, I haven't been exercising at all. It's really bad. Oh, it's a disgrace to Pokemon! Though I guess it is still half grass, so I shouldn't take it too lightly. And I have Drip CEO out. I just don't... An open invitation, legitimately. Can someone in the chat who's good at Pokemon explain to me why, like, the Lotad line is good? Because, like, I've looked at it and just... Everything about it just seems bad. I don't get it. Oh, well, if she's gonna use Lombre and then Ludicolo, maybe I'll learn. Perhaps I will learn. Ooh, that flinch is not good. Okay, there we go. I did, 7. I did. Few viable weaknesses. Flying and Bug aren't very common. Okay, but like, its learn set seems like atrocious. Like, awful. Like, really bad. I'll show you next week. Fair enough, friend. Fake out. Okay. You can't dodge this wing attack forever, Nuzleaf. But like, I've never used Lotad, Ludicolo, Lombre, whatever. You have to give it TMs. Totally fit, but your Pokemon are lacking. Okay, so I guess I have to fight the Kecleon. Sucks about him, but he's great typing. Okay, that I guess makes a little more sense. Just, you know, everyone was like, "Oh no, he's good." So, I've used Pokemon like that before, where you really have to give them TMs. So, I guess I can understand. It's fair enough. Just, it feels like there are I don't know. Maybe it just... Ooh, man, if I really wanted to try hard, I could just keep CEO of UAV alive through poison the whole time. Oh my god. That could have been a hard mode strat. Come in with a poison swallow and just facade all of the gym leader's Pokemon to death. Why did I not think of that? Damn it. Well, I've already missed the boat there, so it is what it is at this point. You did that? Nice. Seems like a good tactic. He does have guts, Uncle Boar. She does have guts, sorry. Oh, there's an item there. A nugget. Nice. In memory for Stonk CEO. Not that Stonk CEO is dead, just not currently on the team. Wait, which way do they want me to go here? Well, I guess I'll try this way? Yeah, that's just what I thought too, 7, but I don't quite have the Pokemon knowledge to make that assertion confidently. Man, there's like... This is a big... Wait, is it... Oh, that's water. I was like, wait, is that just sky? Ignore me. I'm losing my mind. Oh yeah, I could get an encounter on Route 121 as well, so... That's something. Yeah, we still need XP. Let's fight a man. Big pecs.
Want to battle?
Brandon! Well, that's close enough to Brandon. It makes sense why you suck so much. Alright, what are next? Oh, it's another Surskit! Man, really wish I'd been thinking about that, about the guts poison tech, but... Whoa! Okay, never mind, Live, Laugh, Love. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, yeah, the Let's Go Brandon thing. I feel like I saw that for like 2 days and then it vanished off the face of the earth. I just feel bad for like the one NASCAR dude who had like nothing to do with it, and I hear like a bunch of like sponsors and people like pulled all their endorsements from him, even though I don't think he said anything about it one way or the other. He was just like, he was the guy getting interviewed when it happened, and people kind of like, I guess, blamed him by proxy for that, which is, you know, that's not cool. Like, the guy didn't have anything to do with it. Although, really, if you're him, you probably just kind of steer into the skid at that point and just get on board with it to get MAGA bucks. Yeah, I agree, 7. Very weird. I mean, at that point, you may as well, like, punish the reporter, although the because the reporter was kind of the one who, like, led to it, who was like, oh, no, I think they're saying, let's go Brandon, or whatever the exact words are, which people then, like, co-opted. Like, he had more to do with it than the NASCAR dude. You know, it's still very indirectly, but still would have made a bit more sense. Not a lot of sense, but, like, a tiny amount of sense rather than 0 sense. I don't know. Though I have heard from my little brother who lives in a very red area that, like, people still, like, stand by that slogan or whatever you want to call it. So, I don't know. Maybe it's more of a thing. And I just don't see it here in largely very liberal Denver. Could absolutely be a thing. Free Pecha Berries. Those are the poison? Question mark? This patch seems like a little bit of a pain to get to, so I don't think I'll plant anything here. Nice. Route 121. What can I get on Route 121? I can get stuff I already have. Shuppet, Oddish, Gloom. Yeah, okay, I aim for an Oddish/Gloom, or a Shuppet, basically. Okay. I'd be perfectly content with that kind of a pickup. Let's... Oh, you're a little tricky. But let's go ahead and get our encounter here. First shot, Route 120, it's a dupe. Thanks to Stonk's CEO, the GOAT, getting us Poke Russ. I still can't believe that. Just casually like, hey, have a Poke Russ. Oh, it's Shuppet! Nice. Pure ghost typing. A very cool thing to have, I think. No. Oh, you're just coming out swinging, huh? I feel like I need to throw Pokeballs at you before you kill yourself with that. So, have an Ultra Ball. Please. Nice. Got it in 1. Shuppet grows by feeding on dark emotions, such as vengefulness and envy in the hearts of people. It roams through cities in search of grudges that taint people. Alrighty. I'll update my Nuzlocke tracker. I am open to suggestions on what to call our Shuppet. Which is a version exclusive, I guess. What kind of things can Shuppet learn, for that matter? Does it evolve? CEO of Taint. Classic Uncle Boar suggestion. Honestly, that's pretty good. Oh, it does evolve. Oh. Wow, that thing looks intimidating. You learn Curse, Spite. Ooh, Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp seems like a pretty cool move. Shadow Ball. Grudge. What is Grudge? I haven't seen that move before. If the user faints... Oh, it's Destiny Bond. It's Destiny Bond. Okay. That makes me... It's a weird Pokemon, but I'm kind of inclined to maybe try using it at some point then. You know, assuming its nature is not garbage. So, let us bid an enthusiastic welcome to the CEO of Taint. I will examine her later. I feel... Oh. Watch this be a shiny Shuppet. Ugh, Oddish. Actually, I don't hate Oddish. It's just my anti-grass bias talking. I have no real reason for it. I just don't like grass types that much. God damn it. Because... Oh, wait, are these all Pokeblock berries? Oh wait, no, Chesto berries. That's like an actual thing. That's like a real berry. With actual effects. Praise be. And then Pokeblock berries. Neat. So Shuppet could be cool. I do like me some ghosts. And Destiny Bond is a fun thing to play with in our PvP fights. But might not be the wisest thing to bust out now, so might be a Pokemon for later. Wait, check tag? What? Use. Oh, god damn it. That's not what I meant to do, game. Alright, let us... I could have dodged you. Damn.
Stop, have a good look at my precious Pokemon.
Ah, a beauty. Hopefully you carry lots of cash. Ride that surf. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting these things have, like, basically in... Seriously? I forget these things have very high special defense. Alright, now he's back to normal. I want PokeCEO to defeat her just out of stubbornness. And so it is done. Okay, good. PokeCEO is now at the level cap of 33. So we need to back off on giving her any more XP. Oh, Viper. Interesting. My best Pokemon against poison is already out, and it's not that good of a Pokemon against poison, so just let me send out my all-purpose battler. Oh, it's got that... Ooh! It's kind of good at that crunch. Damn. Alright. I'm rapidly reevaluating, how much of a problem a Valence Viper might be. Big Jesse.
Oh, how dare you. Don't take it so seriously.
I'm sorry, lady. This is a competitive Nuzlocke. I have no choice. I'd much rather be memeing. But I agreed to try and give the others a run for their money. So here we are. Where is that? Boy, it is going to be real close on XP. Well, no, I've still got CEO of Elon, and I can dump the XP share on... Yeah, this is still fine, actually. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Looks like I might have to beat up some Team Aqua grunts. Okay, we're to move out to Mount Pyre. Or not. Thank you for randomly announcing your... Are you a trainer? You look like a trainer. Oh, there's a double battle. I'm having a Oh! Valen, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? How did things go? I am winding down, but I'm trying to make it to the Safari Zone before I call it. Okay. Okay. So the final battle is in Lily Cove here. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. I misunderstood. So is this still... Oh, that's a different route. Ooh, okay. Even more encounters. Nice. What can I grab on Route 122? What were you streaming tonight, Avalon? I forget what was on your schedule. Was it Tainted Grail? Route 122. Oh. I guess I can try and fish up a Whalmer. But that's about it. Oh, killed you in one hit. Damn. That is a sad tale, friend. Well, I guess I go fishing for a whale then. Let me slap a potion onto the CEO of Live, Laugh, Love. And I'll try and catch a real whopper. Where is that? There's the good rod. Oh wait, am I still on... Am I technically on the last route? I am. Okay, so I need to start fishing first. Right. Glad I caught that. There we go. Now we're in Route 122. God, it's still so weird to me that I can fish off the back of a surfing Pokemon. That's wild. It makes a ton of sense, but I don't... That's one little minor, quality of life improvement I was not expecting from Gen 3. Jesus, you really have to hit the A button quickly, huh? Well, at least that doesn't count for a duplicate encounter. Come on, Whalmer. I know you're hanging out here right close to the pier. You would like to get into my Ultra Balls. There's no need to be shy. What? Come on, you little bastards. Well, you're not little, that's the whole problem, I guess. Bite. Pokemon's on the hook. Please be what I want in the first shot. I'm going to KO you just out of spite. Okay, so that's the first duplicate Pokemon for this route. Boy, I'm vengeful tonight. I'm not sure where that comes from. So I got a few more shots here. Probably me being forced to, do directions and stuff. A bite? A bite? Pokemon's on the hook. I'm again going to kill you out of spite. What kind of EVs does Magikarp give you? It'd be funny if it gave you, negative EVs. Actually, that's... Man, that would be cool if something gave you, negative EVs. If you could, sort of reset your EV build a little bit. Speed? Oh. That's a little bit surprising. Still, that's pretty good for CEO of Live, Laugh, Love. Speed is one of her better attributes to get that stab Thunderbolt off before the enemy can move. Okay, shot number 3. It's a Magikarp that really should have evolved by now. Let me put you out of your misery. Oh, I think that's big. CEO of Elon is evolving. He is attempting to buy Twitter. And it's good! CEO of Elon, purchase Twitter website. Alright, I'm very curious to see what his stats look like now that he's evolved. Still soundproof, he's got that Pokerus. Great speed, okay special attack, okay special defense and defense, attack of garbage. That's about what I expected. So, cool. I am okay with this. They're still like basically the same Pokemon, so I'm not gonna update the overlay just yet. I'll do that between streams. Okay, so coming up on attempt number 4 to fish up a whale here. Do I need to like pretend to be a gacha game? Is that how you get the whales? Hey, would you like to spend real money to attempt to get anime JPEGs of your waifus? Dab. Alright, enough of this. Alright, one last shot. I'm gonna sail down a little bit to try and get away from these Magikarp. I know that's not how it works. Shut up. A bite. A bite. Big. Big. Oh no. I don't know if you've heard more, but okay, so that is a full dupes out, because that is 5 duplicate encounters on... what is this place? Route 122. It's never been, like, diagnosed or anything, but I actually have, like, a gambling problem. That's probably not that much of a surprise if you've seen me do any gambling on stream. So I cannot let myself start playing gacha games. At all. Like, not even, like, I had everyone and their mother telling me, like, oh, you should play Genshin Impact, you're a weeb. I'm like, yes, but it's gacha. And then they inevitably give me the line that every gacha player gives you when they try to convince you to start playing a gacha game. Oh, well, it's not that bad. And I was like, well, yeah, it's probably not that bad for you. My case is slightly different. Anyway, who did I have holding the amulet coin, since it seems I have no choice but to... CEO of Dumb. Okay. Let's do CEO of Dumb and Live, Laugh, Love for this double battle. Unless I can skip the double battle, which would be amazing. I would not mind that one bit. Right. Oh, wait, is this the town right here? Is it almost the town? No, there's more route. Jeebus. Ah, okay, here we go. In Lily Cove. Pokemon Center, here we go. Nice. Okay, so I wasted a couple items, but that's fine. Lets me check on natures as well. Fire Emblem Heroes is exactly that bad. Yeah, I have some friends who play Fire Emblem Heroes, and they have weakly tried that line before quickly admitting, like, no, it actually is that bad. So, CEO of Taint. You have insomnia, which prevents sleep. That's pretty cool. You have a mild nature, which is... plus special attack, minus defense. I like that, I think. Again, I don't know how useful Shuppet would be against Winona, but could be an interesting Pokemon to swap in later. Oh god, it's super slow. Ooh, its special defense is kind of bad too. Are Shuppet and its evolution good? I'm having second thoughts now. I was enthused before, but... Anyway. I've got more Pokemon to catch in this Safari Zone. I just need to find where that is. I'm pretty sure it was that building... The Nap Berries. Nice, very cool. Very pog and useful, as a wise woman once said. Okay, yeah, this is still fine. Plus, once I'm in the Safari Zone, I don't need to fight, like, anything. So... will no longer be a concern. Yes, yes, intimidate. Why will I be mad when I get to the Safari Zone? It seemed fine from what of it I saw on a Valen stream. Like, it seemed like the encounters were not quite as, like, great as they were in Gen 1s, but Gen 1 really let you, like, stack up on great Pokemon, so I feel like you can't really be that mad about that. Let's give you an Oranberry. Please don't be a double battle. Hey, nice. The Safari Zone. Nice. See them in their wild, untamed state in natural habitats. What's more, we've thrown up in the gates of Pokemon trainers. You're encouraged to catch Pokemon for keeps. Come in and enjoy the Safari Zone. I would love to play a Safari game. Oh, that's right. I thought I had the thing already for that. Well, that's just in Lily Cove, right? Like, Hugh got real salty over this, but like, I'm pretty sure it's just in Lily Cove, and you just have to go to like the place. So no, that seems fine. I'm good with that, really. They're like, what? What do you do with Pokeblocks in the Safari Zone? Yeah, I am way more okay with this than I am with the stupid, hey, use the special item to reveal invisible Kecleons. Oh, well, game, what about the Kecleons I was encountering in the wild? Oh, lol, those were different, I guess. IDK. This looks like the contest hall. Master Rank registration. This is a thing I will not be doing, but... Hello there! We're accepting registrations for Master Rank Pokemon Contest. Would you like to enter? No. Okay. Is it one of these people? Always have some berries with me. We can make some Pokeblocks together. Is it you? It's gotta be one of you, right? I don't respect contests enough to give them voice acting. Striking Pokemon that the screen will be painted. Yeah. Bash my carrots. Conditions peaking. Is it small child? Better, smoother Pokeblocks. I don't like that. Let's go Pete. Okay, where do I get the thing then? Pokeblock case. Acquisition. Oh, it's in Slateport? No, internet says it's in Slateport. Because I'm talking to the receptionists here, and they're not... That actually is pretty demoralizing, if it's all the way back in Slateport. How much of a run would it be to get there? Okay, yeah, that actually does tilt me a little bit. Which is weird, because you'd think I would have gotten it already. It's an Emerald versus Ruby and Sapphire difference 7. According to Bulbapedia. Because you're playing on Emerald, right? So it actually is easier for me to get in, just I didn't take the requisite steps. However, in theory, I could cut over this way, but that'd be... Oh, but wait, I should get my 123 encounter anyway. So, yeah, I don't have a thing there yet. Okay, what can we get on Route 123? I can get... a lot of the same shit. It's basically, do I aim for an Oddish/Gloom, or do I try and fish up a Whalmer? And I feel like I go for the Oddish. I feel like I go for that dankness. Okay, let me put my electric type out front. Let's go get an encounter there. I'm a little disappointed, actually, that there were like so many routes, but they seem to basically share the same encounter table. You know, not that Gen 1 or Gen 2 didn't do that, but I kind of figured they'd be, like, past that by now, I guess? I don't know. I expected better from you, Hoenn. I don't know why, but... This is probably the... Yes, this is the way. Route 123. Ah, more berries. So many free berries for the taking. Alright, and, not gonna lie, I thought it would be done with, like, the Safari Zone by now. So I'm gonna take a short break, pour myself another drink, use the restroom. I'll be back in just a minute or two, everyone. And we will get our encounter for this route, which is going to be Oddish or nothing, basically. I've decided. Okay, I return. I appreciate y'all hanging out, as long as you have. This is longer than one of these Nuzlocke streams usually goes for the weeknights, but I feel like I have to make up for not streaming yesterday, and, you know, also I want to get all my encounters that I can, so, well, most of them. doesn't feel strictly necessary to like push through to all the water routes I could do. It seems just a little bit extra. And now, hop down here, hop here, because I'm doing pretty good for I can't dodge you. I see. Hope you're all having a good evening, or whatever time it is in your local time zone.
Don't be too happy if your Pokemon developed psychic powers. You need to refine those powers to make them really useful.
Psychic Jackie. Oh, that is concerning. Still, Kadabra still doesn't have a defense stat, so... you can't handle them mashed potatoes, huh? Still, I hope the spoonful was worth it. Oh, it's Lunatone! Well, let's ride that circle. I'm amazed my Gyarados was faster than, what the hell is that? Oh, okay, it's just a buff. Very worth it. Hell yeah. Good mashed potatoes, there's like nothing like it. If you can get them with like a little bit of like garlic and, you know, like the like cream in there, you know, you get some of the skins in there too with some solid gravy. Oh. I never used to be like a mashed potato appreciator, but I feel like I just had lazy mashed potatoes a lot. You know, not not like instant mashed potatoes or anything, God forbid. My mom would probably consider it bringing dishonor upon our family. But I don't know. She had a lot of us to feed, so she just did it quick. Nothing fancy. Cheddar, yeah. I can understand the appeal, but I'm not a big cheddar guy, so I don't go that route myself. Still, I've had it, and it's like, it's fine. It's not what I choose, but it's fine. I'm a little bit odd about cheese, particularly for a white dude. How insensitive of all these electric types to be showing up now when I'm leading with my Pokemon with a ×4 weakness. How dare you? How dare you, Hoenn? I see. Yeah, I could see that being a problem for sure. I definitely have some friends who are lactose intolerant, but they're like, oh man, it makes me feel like I'm gonna die, but I just love cheese. I feel fine eating cheese. I actually, even my older brother is like that. He's very lactose intolerant, but he still loves cheese. Whereas I'm totally good with dairy. And I'm like, you know, if I'm gonna have a burger, I don't even want cheese on it. Even like a nice, unless you get like provolone on that bitch, because provolone on a burger is top tier. Cheese is mid. Ooh, hot take from Boar. Would die if I had to be vegan. Oh, there is a Revia on my lap. Hey Revia, you want to say hi to chat? Little meow? Okay. She just wants to silently hang out, I guess. Okay, right. Where the hell was it going? Slateport, right. Is that where I am now? Hello, Ravioli. Revia. I know it's kind of a weird name. But you know what? I don't think she would object to having a little ravioli. Well, actually, this cat, like, less than any other, has not really shown an interest in, like, human food. I once had a cat where, like, oh, truly one of the best cats I've had. A big, fluffy Maine Coon who was just instantly friendly to everyone. I'm actually pretty convinced that, like, there was one time, the apartment I was living in at the time got broken into, and I was living alone. But nothing got stolen, and I'm firmly convinced that just that cat I had at the time, his name was Simba. I didn't name him, got him from my little brother, who was unable to take care of him any longer because he discovered his daughters both had severe cat allergies. I'm convinced that Simba just walked right up to the burglar and, like, started, like, rubbing against his, like, legs and being all friendly. The burglar was like, "Aw, I can't steal from this adorable little kitty. I guess I'll just leave the door hanging wide open after I kicked it in." Which was, like, weird, but, like, that was a lot better than losing, like, my entire game collection and, you know, my laptop during a time when I absolutely could not have afforded to replace any of that. But anyway, that cat, he loved tortilla chips. Like, if I had tortilla chips, he would drape his entire body over the bag. And like, because I usually got them in, it's a particular kind of brand. You know what you know the type I'm talking about if you live in Colorado, because it's local. Where it's in a very clear bag, so he would, like, drape his body over it, and then, like, kind of analyze it for a while, and, like, take a slow, hesitant, like, bite at the plastic, as though he was trying to bite through to the chips. "I have two, so you can have one." Thank you for the Pokeblock case, child. And if I ever deigned to, like, leave a chip out and, like, break it up into smaller pieces, he would, like, it would be a little awkward for him, but he would enthusiastically crunch at that chip, like, no hesitation. It would take him a bit, but he would eat a tortilla chip. It was very funny to watch. Also a cat that hated fish. But Lil Revia, she just, every now and again she just, like, sniffs at my water. Because she knows that gets my attention, because as much as I love cats, they get their own water. They do not get to drink from the same glass as me. And, you know, particularly if I'm having, like, a Jack and Coke or something, and she, like, sniffs at that glass, I'm like, no, 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 no. I have no idea what that would do to you, kitty, but it can't be anything good. Anyway, the Pokeblock case is now ours, so let us make the trek back to the Safari Zone. Wait, not this way. It's gonna be so good defeating Winona and having access to fly. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be so good. So yeah, I think I'll see what the Safari Zone has in store for me, and then end the stream there, and then come back on Friday and take on Winona. I might still use the CEO of UAV strategy I was talking about, because that seems pretty dope, and, like, probably actually better than what I was planning on doing. But unfortunately, I didn't think of that before I went to the gym, so c'est la vie, as they say. Pretty sure I'm following you. Right, I need to go up and over, because these ways all cliffs. Yeah, alright. Oh yes, the grass. You absolute fucker. Stupid mimic serpent people. Oh yeah, I need to also swap those around to minimize the risk of me doing something incredibly stupid. Wait, so can I come around this way? Ha! Take that, idiot. Ah, super repel. Stupid goddamn mimic circle. Like, again, neat idea, but, like, doesn't seem super impactful. And you know, you could well expect, just from the kind of player I am, to dislike this whole tall grass stopping you from riding the bike, but I actually kind of like it. I can't really put into words why. I just think it's neat that it's like this area that's so kind of just wild and overgrown that you have to like slowly trudge through here. I think that's cool. It's a neat little world detail. That, you know, Hoenn is such a lawless wasteland that they... No. I'm fine with it. Okay, now we just... Yeah, we go south and then we go east. Right. Most of the way should be clear, aside from having to duck through the grass every now and again. Where I feel like I'm just gonna continually keep testing my luck. Be like, come on, come get me, shinies. I'm right here. It would be so easy to force your way onto my... Oh, hi, I didn't fight you. Do you have any moves that can strike a flying Pokemon? In fact, I do. You're about to meet one of my dedicated specialists, in fact. Colin. Oh, Natu. Man, I would love having a Natu. Anyway, I have a Spark. I think Psychic Flying is such a cool typing. Oh, well. Oh, it's Swallow! Anyway, I have a Spark. Oh, wow, that was a big chunk. You soared above me! I did an amulet coin. I have failed you. I failed us all. I'm sorry, CEO of Elon, I lost sight of what's truly important in this world. Profit margins. I'll accept any reprimand that comes from the CEO Council that is my team. Right, I dodge you. I head south through here. I go around the Kecleon. Alright. Zigzagoon, fine. I think it's weird that battle scenes being off lets me skip the raining animation, but it doesn't let me skip the intimidate animation. Seems weird, right? Maybe that's just me. Which... Right. Hop down here, over the bridge. Continue to dodge trainers, maybe? Wait, I think I fought you. Yes, I did in fact fight you. Next we can... Ah, I did not fight you. There are powers beyond our understanding in the world. Oh, that's cute. I like that outfit. Ralts. You exist. Very much seems like the Kadabra line of this generation. Ooh, Duskull, what are you? You're like Dark Ghost or something wacky like that? Anyway, have a Stab Surf. Ooh, Confuse Ray. Clever! Unfortunate! Oh wow, that was a crit, really? Well, you were fairly ineffective, Duskull. Level 31 for the boy. I have lost. And you have also lost your cash. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Go! Okay, go through here. Do not talk to the ladies. Okay. Hello, yes, I would like to play a safari game. 30 Safari Balls. Here we go! So how many... Ooh. I like this theme. Neat. Okay, I think one of the other guys had found a map somewhere. Because there are different, like, zones. I should have maybe prepared for this a bit better than I have. Well, I think it just gives you the, like, nameplate every time you go into another one. I'm sure it'll be fine. But... retire? Oh, just end early. I see. Alright, first area, let's see what we got. Oh shit, it's Wobbuffet! Ball! Watching carefully. That sounds like another Safari Ball to me! Damn it! I'm assuming the strategy is still just spam Safari Balls. It seems like the best way. And he's given me a lot of shots at catching him. Oh man, I know exactly what I'm gonna name this Pokemon if I catch him too. Come on. Damn. Come on. Come on. Wait, he's banned? What do you mean he's banned? Wobbuffet is banned? Well, he fled anyway. But this is the first I'm hearing about Wobbuffet being banned. When did that come up? Oh, or is that a Showdown Hates Fun situation? Huh, that seems arbitrary. Okay, different area, so another shot. Ugh. I guess I can catch this thing. Oh no, Fanfeed, don't run away. I could never take that. Oh no! Oh no, we missed the Fanfeed. Oh no. Okay, I probably should find a map of this place, though. So I don't accidentally repeat things. So I guess I have another encounter in the first one if Wobbuffet is banned for some reason? Like... Valen, Hugh? If you're here? Can you confirm? Yes, but where is a map? Layout, here we go. This is extremely unhelpful. Yeah, this doesn't show the difference in areas. I'll allow it auto mod. Hugh just moving. Or so he claims. Okay, so where was... This was the first area? Yeah, okay, we're back in first area. So, since Wobbuffet is banned for some reason... Oh, it's a giraffe! Okay. Giraffe rig is fine. Not pleased, not displeased. Giraffurig's rear head contains a tiny brain that is too small for thinking. However, the rear head doesn't need to sleep, so it can keep watch over its surroundings 24 hours a day. Is the Safari Zone not on here? Oh, there we go. Only has one area, though, but that's fine. I'll just have to remember. So what is Giraffarig the CEO of? What do we think? I don't have a strong thought on this one. CEO of, like, neck? That seems a little too basic. CEO of... Actually, how well can I get this to fit? Still open to suggestions, but I have a thought. I'm thinking CEO of Abomination. Because Giraffurrig, like, yes, it's cute, but, like, with the tail, it's absolutely a crime against nature. I'll give it a second for the mobile delay. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. I'm making sure my tracker didn't die. Tail's adorable too. I think you and I will disagree there. Okay. CEO of Abomination. Welcome to the squad. And I saw on the map I looked up, there's another little area down here. I don't know if this is... Yes! This is another area. What can we find here? An Oddish out of the Safari Zone. Alright. That's way less exciting, but... Alright. Alright, also got an Oddish out of the Safari Zone. This one, because this is literally the weed Pokemon. Oddish searches for fertile, nutrient-rich soil, then plants itself. During the daytime, while it is planted, this Pokemon's feet are thought to change shape and become similar to the roots of trees. So I am thinking, this one we do the CEO of Dank, because it seems far more fitting. CEO of Uncle Boar. Whole CEO of naming theme just keeps not quite fitting. I think it would need a hammock before it could truly become the CEO of Uncle Boar. Okay, let's see. Is there any... Right, I think the other area is the one where I need the Mach Bike. So that's all I can get out of here, I think? Yeah, the other area, I need the other bike. So let me just see what items I can find before time runs out. I'm gonna assume the better shit is deeper in. Shit. That's where I need the other bike. I'm actually kind of surprised I've been able to get away with not swapping bike types yet. Like, I thought I was gonna have to do it way more often. But so far it's just been... Oh! Safari game's over. Alright, well, that was... fine, I guess. Let's take a look at our new CEOs. We got CEO of Abomination, who can't flinch. Yo, that seems pretty good. A docile nature, which is neutral. This... I might have to consider using this, actually. Maybe. And then CEO of Dank, who has Chlorophyll, which seems fairly useless. And it has a hasty nature, which is plus speed minus defense. That's not my favorite. Wow! Yeah, I forgot Oddish just has, like, good stats all around, but garbage speed. And is the absolute king of status ailments. Interesting. There's potential there. There's real potential there. Well, that is all the encounters rounded up. I'm gonna start to call it a night there. Longer stream than usual. Thanks for everybody who hung out the whole time. Appreciate you spending a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. I am going to try and be back on Friday to finish up this little section of the run. Probably have the team leveled up, do Winona, and keep pushing past that. That'll probably be around 6:30 Mountain Daylight Time, the normal PvP podcast time-ish, since we're not doing a full episode this week. Do Winona all day, every day. I don't see anybody I know online. Let me just try and find someone who's doing, like, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire to send a random raid to. Okay. There's a random VTuber who has the ADHD tag. I'm intrigued. Let's give a raid to them. If you're watching the VOD, as always, thank you. I see you. I appreciate you. We're going to give a raid to CL Valkyrie, give them the cursed Pikachu emotes, and they will hopefully sate any remaining hunger for Pokemon. I'll be back on Friday. Until then, my name is Vimbert. I'll see you around the internets.